All right, welcome back. This is the pool number one of my sealed build in preparation for a sealed PQ. So you can take a look at the video where I opened all of these packs, but I've kind of kept them all separated to be able to do some deck building. So with all that said, these are the leaders I ended up with. I'm gonna have to kind of figure that out as we go here. Of what I want to try to do. I think Vel and Boba are kind of the two strongest ones initially that I'm seeing, so I'm gonna kind of look there. But before we lock into something, I just gonna look in general what colors and kind of like the big bombs that I got. The way I've got it sorted is kind of the multi-aspect cards in this column, and then sort of the standard way to lay these out. At least this is how I do it. So I got a few hero multi-aspects. Zeb's obviously really good. He'd be a reason to play hero. And Obi-Wan I think is like pretty good in limited. So those are considerations. Got a lot of green, yellow standard. We have the Lotsradzi, which is really good. That's in blue-green. So she would go pretty much in a Vel or Boba deck, so that's most likely, I guess, if I go with that color. She is a bounty hunter for Boba, so that's something to look at. Valence is a bounty hunter. The Max Rebo bands are interesting. And then hero, or villainy, I should say. We have a Django, Shadow Stygian Prime, not that great necessarily. I didn't get like a ton of villainy, like just villainy cards. Hold for questioning, exhausting. If you do look at its controller's hand, discard a card from it, shares an aspect with that card. That's not that good in limited, I don't think. Maybe it is, exhausting a unit. Cutthroat Racer. Nothing's crazy standing out to me in villainy, and that's really all I got. Which kind of makes me think, okay, do I need to look at heroism? I know originally when I opened this pool, I was like, ooh, Boba Fett bounty stuff. I have a ton of green, so I really have a lot of green and blue. Let's see if we got enough good stuff here. We have some decent turn one plays. That's good. Quite a few turn one plays here, which is nice. Some bigger top end options, a chance to ramp, I guess. A decent, we got a Haymaker, that's pretty good. So yeah, the green neutrals are pretty strong. Green heroes, I don't mind this guy, I guess. It's a curve filler, not really a turn one play. These phantoms are also not really turn one plays, but would potentially play them for action suppression. So green's is like decent. I like the masteries, especially getting that onto like a leader, an early deploy leader, which I was thinking Boba. Do I have any like token defeat cards? Not really. I think Vel's still probably good enough. Well, this one, defeat an enemy credit token. That's very good. Anacinta, yeah. Yeah, hero's pretty strong here. We got the Zeb we can splash with the splash base. I think it's gonna be Vel here. Potentially Hera, but I just think Vel's just better. Vel's probably just better. Just looking back at this, we got some more early space turn one play. Yeah, we got a lot of turn one plays in blue. This nice Space Sentinel is probably pretty good. Droid laser turret's great. This guy's good. This guy's, yeah, fine. 2 masteries. It's very interesting. Unique units, it costs less. Incapacitate. maybe playable. Let's just look at the top card of your deck and maybe put it in the bottom of your deck. Probably not playable. And then we also get to play lots. Play Vel Green. I feel like that's got to be it. We can probably smash Hona as well. Maybe even balance, but yeah, I don't know if he's good enough, but yeah, let's try that. Let's try Vel. Let's see, did I get a green base in this pool? I did. Aldani Garrison, that's also thematic. So take a quick cut here and kind of lay out these options. All right, I just removed some of those main colors that I'm not gonna look at right now. Let's pull out ones from here that are playable in these colors. Like Hona as a potential splash option. Again, just a reminder that this is not necessarily a video that is meant to be instructive necessarily. I'm mostly just doing it for myself, and to, you know, help me as I go through the process of trying to deck build for this set. So far, this pool has felt a lot cleaner than the 2 pre-releases that I did. I have a surplus of turn 1 plays in these colors, which is really nice. So right now I'm kind of just sorting out my curve, kind of the options we have there. These are sort of maybes, potentially good follow-ups, but yeah, the lots obviously is really good. That makes it even better option to play this. This is very good in Vel. And we got a Cinta, so we got a surplus of turn 3, so I might not need to play those guys. Again, this is really shaping out pretty nice, honestly. I'll have to decide on these. Obviously, we're gonna play a Haymaker and at least 1 Mastery, maybe 2. See if I have enough unique units early game that I would want to do that, but already this curve is pretty good. This guy is an option here. Let's see. This Hidden Hand will play. If you do get an experience, took another unit. Those guys are maybes. They're like not that amazing, but I feel like I need some extra space help or late game stuff. Maybe this guy, but he's still not that good. The Haymaker's great. This guy I'll slot in here is a 5-coster. It's potentially good. This guy's decent. I don't really want to play any of these, really. Okay, so let's take a check here. Turn 1s, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pretty happy with that. Vel is a rebel and an OC3PO. Give an experience token to another non-leader unit that shares a trait with a friendly leader. Do we have any rebels? I don't think it really matters. We're probably still just playing C3PO as a turn 1. So that's 8 turn 1s. I feel pretty good about it. Again, do I want any of these? I think this is tough. I'm not sure what makes sense as far as like curve wise. Phantoms, I'll have to see. Those are on the side, but let's take a look at the 3 drops. I like it. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Obviously, very good. This is a space unit, which is something, but this target tagger, I'll have to see if this makes sense for the bounty hunters I have. So for sure, we're gonna do these. Probably just play the Sentinel with Vel's game plan is probably just to last as long as you can. This might be decent as just a body for Vel in space. There's not a honest, I guess we got a lot of turn 1 plays that are we got 3 turn 1 plays, space units. We have some late game space units, but these 2 are kind of maybes for now. We'll see how it shakes out. Do we want to be able to ramp? Maybe. I think Hona is worth it. I only have 2 splashes right now. I have to look and see if I want to splash anything else. This guy is very solid. I think this is not that bad either, and this is kind of a maybe. For sure want to play the Zeb. Syndicate Security, a 4/6 that does nothing with grit. That's kind of a maybe as well. There's kind of a hole in our curve here. We don't have a 6 cost unit. But let's take a look at these. Obviously, Obi-Wan's great. I think Tantive is for sure want to play that. Phoenix Squadron Fighters is probably good. Space Unit. Yeah, I kind of like this top end curve. I don't think we're going to be playing the Fire Across the Galaxy. Season Tracker, 4/4 Hidden. I think he's just objectively worse than any of the other 4s I have, and I don't really need more in that curve, I don't think. Let's keep both masteries. Obviously, Haymaker's amazing. Implicate we'll keep for now. Okay, without including anything else, how many do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So including these 3, we're at 30. I'm not sure on the Phantom if that that makes sense in a build like this. Let's take a look if there's anything else we want to splash. We've got 2 splash cards so far. See, villainies are gonna cost us no matter what, even if we splash. We need any extra space help potentially. I think what I was mostly thinking was if you do, each different aspect has exhausted enemy in the same arena. Yeah, we got a couple decent ambushers that I could splash potentially. Is Galen good? Could do Val, but so these guys are options potentially. Both 5 cost ambushers. Is this guy worth it to have it be something that sticks around? What color are we looking for on Zeb? Is green. We have a decent amount of green for Zeb. I feel like I almost like this one better than the Milodon Rider. I think we'd probably sideboard a lot of these options, or I go with the ramp over the. I think we'll just go with straight stats. These are more sideboardy. Maybe we go for the target tracker, because we got a pretty good number of bounty hunters, and this could just help push some damage, which would be nice. Instead, take out like this trooper, Star Wars trooper as a sideboard option. And if we need some space help, we can do that. Yeah, I don't know. I feel pretty good about this. I don't think there's anything I'd want to pull out of here. It's a nice restore early units. This guy's a raid 1. Each player creates a credit token when defeated. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep the phantoms out for now. I don't know. I think this is kind of my maybe stack. Can throw them well, let's do a count here. So we know we got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, we're at 29. I guess we'll put this guy back in. Yeah, I feel pretty good about this build. I think the curve's decent, actually. And yeah, on turn, so when we play these 4s, we could have another 2-drop potentially. We have some bigger units to play at the end. Zeb is really good. Lots is good. This is sort of like, these are kind of in the 4-drop spot, maybe. I don't know. We're gonna keep these out for now. I think this is it. I think this is the build. I'm gonna do a quick check, make sure I'm not missing anything. I'll be right back. All right. So yeah, this is the build I'm gonna go with for this pool. I considered maybe trying to put a Boba together, but I think my villainy pool was just not good enough. And I could go to Hera if I wanted, but I think this is just strong enough with Vel. And Vel is a pretty strong leader, I believe, in this limited format. So I think I'm gonna just stick with that. I have this other pile here of kind of sideboardy cards that I can choose from if I feel like I need it, but I think I feel pretty good about this deck. So yeah, there's my build for pool number 1. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that you would have done differently, if you have any tips for me. I'm looking to learn and get better at this, but yeah, thanks again for watching.